What is up, guys? I am ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with another Pixel Gun 3D video, and today's video is another weapon review. Today's weapon review is on another one of the new weapons in the big 9.4.1 update. It is on the premium weapon called the Stinger UP2. The Stinger UP2 is a very unique premium weapon. It's the only area damage weapon of its kind. It's basically a rocket launcher where you can actually use the screen to control the rocket to hit a target that you are actually going to aim for. This is very useful for longer range maps like Heaven Garden and Parkour City, where you are constantly going against moving targets where it would be almost impossible to take them out with area damage weapons like the Armageddon UP2 and the missile thrower. With this, all you have to do is shoot in the general direction of the player, use your scope, and then move around on your screen to control exactly where that rocket goes before you can actually hit the player. It's a very unique concept, and a lot of other shooting games have it, although I personally think this is not the best game to have the Stinger on a controllable rocket launcher. It's very difficult to control the rocket, at least for me. In the past matches I've joined, I've not really gotten very fantastic gameplay. I've gotten about middle in the rankings at the end of each map I've been going on. I don't think I've actually won a match yet with it. It does cost quite a lot. I personally think it does not really cost the amount that it is said to cost for. It's several hundred gems actually, which is a very expensive weapon, and if this thing was in a PC game, I would totally buy it for whatever price it is, hundreds and hundreds of gems, because in a PC game you actually have a mouse in order to control exactly where that rocket is going. But in an iOS or Android or Windows, whatever device you have game, it's very difficult because you have to use your thumbs a lot of time in order to control where that thing is going, and it's much more jerky movement, much more quick jerky movement, and it's difficult. It's pretty difficult to take people out at longer range when you have the little controllable rockets on it. But needless to say, you can still get some kills here and there, but don't really expect a lot when you're going against people with much better weapons than you. If you're in a close range map and people have the very powerful primary, premium, and secondary weapons, you know, fully automatic Peacemaker, UP2, and things like that, they're probably going to beat you at least 8 times out of 10 if you're going head-to-head combat with somebody who has the automatic Peacemaker UP2 and you have this thing. You're probably going to be the loser in it, but this thing certainly is a very cool weapon. It's definitely cool. I mean, this thing looks absolutely fantastic. In my personal opinion, out of the coolestness, is that a word? I don't know, but out of the coolestness, this is one of the cooler looking ones. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like something that you would see the military using, and the military does use it. Now, this thing in other shooting games can take out helicopters and stuff like that, and I know Pixel Gun 3D will never have vehicles and stuff in it, but I would feel like this would probably be the primary vehicle gun in it if it ever did, and I don't encourage them to do it because that would kind of ruin the whole game of it, so don't put vehicles in it. That would kind of mess things up. It has a cool looking reddish scope. It's not just clear with red lines around it and stuff like that. It actually has a red tint to the scope, which is very cool. It's very cool. And it shoots very fast too. It's around 4 shots to take somebody out, as you guys can see there, at least for a fully ruby armored player. And that's not too bad considering its pretty fast firing rate, although it probably could be better. It has a 25 lethality. I would personally think with a 25 lethality, it would have a little bit higher damage, at least in the game. I would think maybe at least a 3 shots to somebody like that. But as you guys can see here in Pool Party, that's where you're going to get the best gameplay. I've not really been getting fantastic gameplay in maps like Heaven Garden and stuff like that. I don't know exactly why I left this map. I'm going to rejoin it. I don't know exactly what the heck happened there, but definitely close range maps. That's where you're going to get the best gameplay, and that's the ones you're going to actually even possibly win in, although it's not really extremely likely. Maybe I'm being too hard on this thing. Maybe you guys think it's fantastic, but my personal opinion is there are other better area damage weapons out there that you can get for a less price, like the Armageddon UP2, which is very similar to it. It just doesn't actually have the little controllable rocket with it. It has less capacity and a pretty similar firing rate if I remember correctly, and that's a very good one. Obviously, there's the extremely overpowered Anti-Gravity Blaster UP2, which you can use, and that would dominate this one in a map like this. So, I mean, if you wanted the best area damage weapon, that's gonna be the one. There's also the Firestorm UP2, which is a very good one, which I did a review on and showed you guys exactly how that one performs, which is a very good area damage weapon that I would personally recommend over this one. But, I mean, as you guys can see here, you can still do well with it. I mean, I'm getting double kills, triple kills, even against people with ruby armor. I mean, there is like 1 or 2 people who do not have any sort of armor in this match, but that's usually how a normal match is. You're not going to normally have, as you guys can see there, that was actually kind of getting off topic there. That's exactly how the rocket launcher works there, with the controllable bullets. I'm going to go up here and just show you guys exactly how that works. I'm going to go take out this person here, and as you guys can see here, very, very unique controllable bullets, and it's very unique. It's very interesting. It works actually pretty well, at least for an iOS device. But again, as I said before, it doesn't work as good as other like PC and, you know, Xbox, PS4, whatever the heck device or console you have. It doesn't really work too well on mobile devices, so that's my personal opinion. It also runs out of ammo pretty quickly, at least from my personal experience. I kind of hold down the trigger at least a lot. That's my tendency with this thing. I hold down the trigger really a lot with it, but, you know, that's just me. Maybe other people are a little bit more conservative with how they shoot it. The rockets look pretty cool with this thing. They definitely look different than any of the other rockets in the past. As you guys can see there, it's a pretty cool looking rocket with a little flames coming out the back. Definitely looks pretty realistic, at least for a pixelated shooting game per se. And for a real life weapon, this actually can represent it pretty well. It looks really, really cool. And you know, maybe they could have some sort of update in the future where you can pay for a little bit better, or you can, I don't even know what you could possibly do with this thing. You know, there's those little controls, it looks like, on the side underneath the scope there. Maybe you can have some sort of actually interactive controls with something like that in the future. I don't really know. There are endless possibilities with it. You know, you can click that point of the gun and a little control menu pops up where you can shoot either faster and a lower damage, or a slower and higher damage. That would be pretty cool. I'd get something like that. That would be pretty awesome. But it's definitely worth something that you might want to try out. I mean, if you are tight on a budget, don't get it. Get the other area damage weapons, like I said, the Firestorm UP2, the Anti-Gravity Blaster. Any of those ones are much better than this one. They work a heck of a lot better in this game, at least. And in a close-range combat like this, pool party, those ones you're going to get 4 to 5 times better gameplay than you would with something like the Stinger UP2. Now, I don't really know exactly how the original version of this is like, so you know, if you really want to see a review on the original one, there may be other reviews out there on YouTube, but my personal opinion is, if you're gonna get a gun, just get the full version of the gun. Don't get the like half version of it. Just get the full UP2 version if they have it available for you, and that's when you're gonna get the best gameplay. And you know, if you can only afford to get the original version of it, then don't get it. Just don't get it. Only get it if you can afford the full version of the thing, and that's my best advice. I mean, I've never really been getting fantastic gameplay with the original versions of guns, and I've really only been getting fantastic gameplay with the fully, like, completely made up versions of the guns. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I mean, I don't really have much else I need to say about it. I mean, it's just, don't get it. Don't get it if you really are tight on coins. But it certainly is a cool thing, and maybe after a while this thing can it can really start to shine. I mean, I've only used it for a couple of matches so far. I've not really used it extensively, and maybe after a long time, maybe if I did a random gameplay in the future where I did something like, I don't know, military weapon gameplay or something like that, then this thing would shine in that, and it might do a heck of a lot better. I just think this would probably be best for people who are around medium level. but I don't know if this is available for people at medium level, or if the full version is available for somebody at medium level. I would feel like for somebody around like level 18, it would only be like, you know, maybe the UP1 version or something like that. That's just my thoughts on it. Maybe it's not. If you are level 18 and you actually can get the full UP2 version, I'd love if you guys could comment that or something like that. That would be greatly appreciated, so I could know that for the future. But yeah, guys, this is the Stinger UP2, and that guy is floating through the wall. That's pretty weird. So we're going to go to the end of this match, and then I'll start with the outro. We'll see how well I ranked in this match. I don't think I would have won. I highly doubt that. This guy keeps deciding to buy more hearts. I don't know why he would do that, but, you know, he can die like I just showed him right there. Yeah, guys, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I don't really have much else I need to say about it, to be completely honest. And by the way, the Exterminator UP2 review, if you guys are wondering why the heck it has a heck of a lot less views than it did before, I re-uploaded it. That's the reasoning behind that. For some reason, YouTube decided to delete it on some apparent reason that it said it was either scam, spam, or abusive content. I don't know why. It's just a review on a gun in Pixel Gun 3D. I don't know why it would be any abusive or deceptive content. It's just, I don't know really exactly what the heck happened. But, you know, oh well. So as you guys can see there, I did get third place. I got 21 kills in a 7-minute period, which isn't that bad. It's pretty good. So, and by the way, about that Exterminator UP2 review, I would encourage you all to check that out. Just, you know, if you liked it in the past, then you just want to like it again. That would be awesome, just so we can get the stats back up to the way they were before. So, yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Then be sure to leave a like, comment, favorites, and subscribe if you did. Be sure to check out all of my other series I do on my channel as well. Be sure to check out the many series I do on other games as well. I do Minecraft, Super Mario 64, which I'm just about finished with, Red Crucible Firestorm, and numerous other ones, and they're all awesome, definitely worthwhile checking out. And yeah, so be sure to check all those out, and let's get a couple more kills here and there. I got one there, and can I get one last one here? This person here, and we did. Let's get one last kill. And it's going to be this person. I don't know. Let's see if it's going to be this person. Okay, no, kill assist. Alright. And this person has the laser minigun, so I'm probably just going to end it here because the laser minigun and the Stinger UP2 really cannot match up against it. Let's get a last kill with the magic bow. That was one of my most recent reviews I did. Because, you know, why not? There we go. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.